First, the top headlines. Customs Division Imphal recovered 11 kgs of gold biscuits worth 6,296,644. Jagdeep Dhankar takes oath as 14th Vice President of India. And India logged 16,299 new COVID-19 cases, 53 days in last 24 hours. Daily positivity rate stood at 4.58%. Hello, good afternoon everyone. I'm Pari Yendrembam giving you 3 p.m. ELITETV English news and updates. Now, before giving you the news, we request you to follow the SOP given by the government. Wear a face mask when out in public, wash hands regularly and maintain a minimum distance of 6 feet between one person and another. ELITETV requests you to get vaccinated in time to protect ourselves from this virus and play your part in the fight against COVID-19. Now, the news in detail. Officers of anti-smuggling team of Customs Division Imphal have recovered 69 gold biscuits whose estimated value is of 6,296,644 rupees from a Maruti Eco van at Thamna Pokpi and arrested 3 persons yesterday around 7:45 p.m. According to Customs Division Deputy Commissioner, the driver of the Maruti Eco van, dark grey in color, having registration number, intercepted and stopped by coordinating with Custom Preventive Force Palel on questioning, identified himself as Muhammad Wahidur Rahman, 51 years, son of Muhammad Habibur Rahman of Lilong Haurebi Mayai Laikai, Thobal district. Thereafter, the officers of the anti-smuggling team of Customs Division took the vehicle along with the driver and 2 other passengers to the Customs Office premises for thorough checking. During the search of the Maruti Eco van carried out yesterday, 69 gold biscuits weighing around 11,454 grams in total were recovered. A case has been booked in this connection and further investigation is going on to nab the other offenders or offenders of the case, the Deputy Commissioner said. A dead body of the non-Manipuri laborer was found at Imphal River stuck near the foot of Singzamai Bridge today morning. According to the police report, the deceased has been identified as 17 years old Sahil Balmiki, son of late Papu Balmiki and Munia Balmiki of Madhya Pradesh, Indore, and currently living in a rented house at Mahabali Kabuikul in Imphal East. He works as solid waste management laborer. The dead body was found by market goers. Family members has reported him missing from August 8, 2 p.m. and his missing FIR was filed on August 9th at Porompat police station. After finding his dead body today, family members were informed at around 12 noon. Later, a team of Porompat police picked the dead body and deposited it at the mortuary of Jennings Hospital for post-mortem, the report said. Reaffirming the position of the All Tribal Students Union Manipur ATSUM on the ADC Bill 2021 and however, considering the plight of the general public with regard to the ongoing economic blockade, ATSUM temporarily suspended the ongoing economic blockade along the national highways of the state with immediate effect but resolved to further continue the agitation with other form of democratic agitation, said Department of Information and Publicity ATSUM in a press statement. ATSUM in the press statement extends heartfelt gratitude to ANSAM, ANSAM, KSO, ATSUM Federation units, senior leaders and the general public for extending support to the union. The union also appealed to all to continue supporting the movement for securing the future of the tribal populace. On the other hand, Meitei Lipun in a press note bring to the notice of all the concerned that they are fully prepared with the like-minded and send people to retaliate any form of blockade in both the national highways of the state and will initiate befitting measures including counter-blockade with the state, and the similar countermeasures will be taken up by a joint committee, Assam and Manipur, on atrocities against Manipur Valley. Meitei Lipun in the press note said, for decades, communities residing in Valley districts have been suffering untold miseries and hardships due to frequent highway blockades imposed along the national highways of the state. There had been a loss of lives, merciless instances of arson and destruction of vehicles ferrying essential items, intimidation and assault of innocent truck drivers who are securing the daily needs of the state, the press note said. The press note also said that whenever the highways are blocked, those residing in the valley have to pay the price. Therefore, Meitei Lipun loved to put the message across to all the concerned that the threshold of tolerance has run out and that a befitting reply shall be given to all the perpetrators. Meitei Lipun in the press note also makes a clarion call to all the peace-loving citizens of Manipur and outside to come forward and support the united force against those who design communal highway blockade. The 20th Inauguration cum Orientation Program B.Ed 2022-24 was held today at R.K. Sanatombi Devi College of Education, Asajina Complex, Imphal. Speaking on the occasion as a chief guest, Vice-Chancellor of the Namanjur University, Manipur, Professor N. Rajmohan Singh said, in the 21st century, the important resource of society is a human resource, and for bringing quality education, it should be incorporated with human, moral, and spiritual values. He said inspirational and innovative minds should also be encouraged to students by teachers as a role model, telling them the stories of many pioneers in different fields. Inspiration is more important than education, he added. Professor Rajmohan further said that the shape of the country is shaped in the classroom. If there are good teachers, the society will be developed, he continued. The function was attended by Professor S. Jivon Kumar Singh, Director, College Development Council, Manipur University, the H. Zina, Director, R.K. Sanatombi Devi College of Education, faculty members and students. The Food Safety Administration Kakching District today organized 75th Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav Kam Wakathon and Eat Right Mela 2022 promotion program at Kakching District Headquarters under the theme Eat Right, Eat Healthy and Eat Sustainable. The program was organized under the aegis of Food Safety and Standards Authority of India. The Wakathon was flagged off by ADM Adhari Maheyo from Irabot Park, Kakching Kaitel, and ended at Kakching Mayai Likai Multi-Purpose Community Hall. The program was attended by Kakching District Administration ADM Adhari Maheyo, DLAC, On Safe Food and Healthy Diet Kakching Vice Chairperson, and also CMO Kakching Dr. T.S. Rajan, ZEO Kakching Y. Achoba, and Senior Citizen Forum Kakching President, former Minister and Nimai is a main guest. The farmers from different areas of Kakching district displayed organic food items in the stalls opened in the venue, and short play was also played by Sumanglila artists as entertainment program. Yoga demonstration as well as painting competitions for the students and bodybuilding shows were also showcased during the event. All Manipur Youth Protection Committee organized a one-day discussion program on instrument of assessment at Lizard Community Hall, Maihobum Lampak, Wangkai today. The discussion program was graced by Manipur Human Rights Commission Chairperson Khaidem Mani, All Manipur Youth Protection Committee President Thiam Sarat Chandra, CCSK President Jitendra Ningomba, and Lizard Club Maihobum Lampak Wangkai President K. Bimol Singh as a chief guest president and a guest of honors respectively. Speaking during the discussion, All Manipur Youth Protection Committee General Secretary Thangjam Somarjit said that Manipur was a princely state in the course of political history. He said Manipur came under the rule of Burmese from 1819 to 1826 and under British rule from 1891. So Morrison maintained that what our young generation is witnessing in today's developing society is a gift from yesterday's generation. On the other hand, All Manipur Youth Protection Committee President Thiam Sarachandra said that on 11th August 1947, Maharaja Buddhachandra of Manipur and the Dominion of India signed instruments of accession and standstill agreement. After the signing and having 53 members of the assembly, Manipur was not under anyone's rule, he continued.
Akoisi maning tamna leire akoigi assembly leire ko mi yankhayum do saba assembly member leidana leire ko hai bagi sigi inikha tamba sigi dagina koina 1991 da akoigi betisi makha ponba anigi marak sida ko akoisi kanagumba amatagi leba amatagi haibadi india gi oiro amari kanagumba gi makha leigide koji marom do man jeraga lakpa smai tawna inikha tamba matung sida British na thado ko matung duda India dominant haibitare masi sem na ba konarapa adu matam duda Manipur nadi haiba instrument of accession se masi taseng na koi kare haigani yamna pamna kainona tawjibadi natide maramdi matam duda nithausi assembly leiraba adigi mana koi power si koi assembly sinagraba matung dagi di mana sahi tawba khopa me amsi yaning da ba haiba tare adu suleiba adugi protest oi kari oi akon masigi nimisida 11 August 1947 sida.
A joint meeting between the Northeast Organizing Committee, Department of Sports and Youth Affairs, Government of Meghalaya and the Northeast Olympic Association was held yesterday at the main conference hall of Meghalaya Secretariat to finalize the list of sports disciplines for the second Northeast Olympic Games 2022, scheduled to be held from October 30 to November 6, 2022 this year. The meeting was chaired by Bentedol Lingdo, Minister, Sports and Youth Affairs, Government of Meghalaya, in the presence of T.S. Radhisham, MLA President, Northeast Olympic Association and President, Manipur Olympic Association, Avraham K. Tetsi, Secretary General, Northeast Olympic Association, Zone F. Karsing, Working President, and L. Pariyat, General Secretary, Meghalaya State Olympic Association. Members from the Northeast Olympic Association from Arunachal, Assam, Manipur, Mizoram, and Nagaland were also among others who attended the meeting. The meeting briefed on the hosting of the mega event where sport persons from 8 states, Arunachal Pradesh, Assam, Manipur, Meghalaya, Mizoram, Nagaland, Sikkim, and Tripura, who will be competing in 18 Olympic sports disciplines in the 8-day event in 13 venues. On behalf of all the members of the Northeast Olympic Association, T.S. Radhisham, MLA President, Northeast Olympic Association and President, Manipur Olympic Association, and other members expressed their gratitude to the Meghalaya government and the Meghalaya State Olympic Association for coming forward and taking the responsibility to host such an important sporting event as a part of the 50-year statehood celebration, which will also benefit the youths of the Northeast, including promoting unity and understanding among the Northeast youths. He stated that hosting sporting events will provide opportunities to all the youths to be disciplined and help them to build their future communities and strong India. T.S. Radhisham and Avraham K. Tetsi both formally handed over the official flag of the Northeast Olympic Association to Bentedor Lingdo, who then officially handed over the flag to Zone F. Karsing. Others who attended the meeting were WAM Booth, Director, Department of Sports and Youth Affairs, Government of Meghalaya; Shivans Avasthe, Undersecretary, Sports and Youth Affairs, BCM; Chief Engineer, Meghalaya State Sports Council, PB Warnongpri; Assistant Director, Department of Sports and Youth Affairs, and host of officials from the government departments.
In educational institution, mayam di yamna pamnaba tourist mayamna dream oina manglan oina mangjere badum Shillongda masi akoi North East Olympic Association amasung Shillongi Meghalaya gi government ga punna joint meeting ama ani suba Olympic North East ki Olympic Association gi event si akoi lakadoriba October ki tarik 13 dagi November tarik 3 phaw singado adi dam ka meeting ma tawsebani Sigi mamangda koi Gujarat ta National Games laigani adugi mamangda Manipur da August ki 13 na 13 bawa akoi gi State Games Olympic Games Manipur ta tawani sigi damak akoi lakpane akoi Commonwealth amadi Olympic Games North East ki player athlete mayamna for performance level mayam ubiram ngai masi corona ki problem leroba COVID-19 leiru mayam si kiri mayam se sidagi akoi young athletes players both girls and boys mayam se koi puthura kana koi potential mayam se masi platform na lakna ba koi adugi joint meeting amagi ngasi laksebani.
In view of upcoming Independence Day celebration, a team of Imphal West Commando conducted cordon and house-to-house search operation today from 6:30 a.m. to 8:15 a.m. at Morangkom, including Jingangkham Lerak, Jingangkham Laikai, and Yaiskul Hiruhan Balaikai in Imphal West. During the search operation, around 120 houses and 150 individuals, including one bailout, were verified. No one was picked up in the search operation. Meanwhile, as a part of preventive measures taken up by Manipur Police in connection with the upcoming Independence Day celebration, combined team of Thobal Commando and Thobal Police, along with women police under the supervision of SP Thobal Yogesendra Hawizam, led by additional SP Operation Wangkhomba Okramsa, conducted cordon and search operation today from 4:30 a.m. to 6 a.m. at Khangabok New Bazaar area. During the operation, about 60 houses were searched and 92 males and 75 females. In total, 167 individuals were verified. No one was picked up for further verification. Now, before giving you further news, let's have a short commercial break.
Sharon Educational Foundation Nagam Saramler in 5 class 11 and 12 science ke admission hosere takadaba subject hindi physics chemistry biology maths ni adu class 8 9 10 ke second best foundation course hosere CBSE amadi Boston tongan class legani class ki matam na nusul pumari makai dagina midang pung tere makai fawani class hobagi matam na August sama English ngani kuni khoini rupa amasu nupi ki tongan van service and hostel kudong sab legani 8837444089.
Kindergarten Montessori School affiliated to CBSE New Delhi. Admission open for the academic session 2022-23 for class 11 Science and Arts. Admission fee Rs 5,000 only for self-school students and Rs 8,000 only for other school students. Kindergarten Montessori School has been continuously producing best result in class 10. Facilities are separate school buildings for secondary and senior secondary, scenic landscape school campus, eco-friendly school campus, CCTV camera of all class, separate science laboratory and library room, 24 hours Wi-Fi internet on school campus. ATL Robotics Lab, van service available. For more details, please contact Principal, Kindergarten Montessori School, Sagol Bantakel Kolom Laikai, Imphal West.
Lengshin Birau Sasa Properties. Sasa Properties na pijariba khudong chabasing asi lobio maruoina notice itul announcing gidamakta ahong mamalda 3 BHK amadi 2 BHK flats New Delhi da yamna hongna yonjari. Sasa Properties na notice itul announcing gipijariba khudong chabasing di laidina ba yun share purchase renting collaboration amadi loan facility izagani. Lengshin Birau Sasa Properties Balaja Niwas New Delhi Akupa Marol Kidamakta call to Birau 9810993987.
touch the pinnacles of success. Get enrolled to one of the finest schools in Northeast India, UNACO School, Excellence in Education.
Welcome back after a short commercial break. Now giving you further news. A father who was arrested by Thobal Women Police on August 4 for illegally raping his own daughter has been remanded to judicial custody by Court of Special Judge Pokso, Thobal yesterday. On the other hand, a large number of women folk of different Mera private associations stormed Thobal Court on hearing the accused, who is under the police custody of Thobal Women Police, will be produced in the court yesterday. The women folk outside the court complex sent to hang the rapist to death, hand over the rapist to the women folk. A team of Thobal District Police led by Additional SP Operation Thobal Wangkomba took control of the situation by holding the women folk from entering inside the court complex. A special team of Imphal East District Police along with Ladies Constable team of Imphal East Commando in volunteers of YADA arrested one drug peddler, women from Kiamgai Mayai Likai yesterday around 4:30 p.m. The arrested women has been identified as Nasim Banu, 42 years, wife of Muhammad Riazuddin Elias Ibosini of Kiamgai Mayai Likai. The team led by SIT Lenin Sharma, assisted by Head Constable M. Santa Singh, Head Constable is Ibosa Maite, Head Constable Shade Sonamani Singh of Special Team Imphal East under the command of the Additional SP Operations K.H. Herojit Singh under the supervision of the SP Imphal East M. Pradeep Singh conducted a search at the house of the arrested women around 3:20 p.m. yesterday in presence of the witness. While on checking the bedroom of the women, two iron almirah, one grey in color and one pink and green in combined color, were found inside her bedroom. On checking and searching the almirah, the team recovered 8 soft cases containing suspected heroin powder, one transparent polythene package containing 100 number of empty plastic vials kept concealed in the cloth of almirah, one double-barreled gun without license along with 6 live rounds. Upon searching the heroin powder, the total weight was found to be 92 grams, including the weight of transparent polythene, but excluding the weight of the soft cases. Hence, the smartphone double-barreled gun with recovered live rounds, the soft cases containing suspected heroin powder and empty plastic vials were seized by making a formal seizure memo at around 4:20 p.m. And the woman was also arrested in presence of the witnesses from her residence at around 4:30 p.m. by observing necessary formalities. The arrested women that have been handed over to the concerned police station for taking of necessary legal action against her, the source added. On the other hand, acting on the specific information, 16th Assam Rifle regarding the presence of one suspected person in the area of Ziri parking, team of Special Commando Unit Khabaisoi under the command of OC Special Commando Unit Khabaisoi Suvedar L. Vivekananda Singh and under the guidance of SP Railway and in charge, Special Commando Unit Khabaisoi TH Krishna Tombi Singh arrested an active cadre of proscribed militant outfit Kuki National Liberation Army KNLA from Thong Nambonpi in Imphal West at around 6:20 p.m. According to the police sources, the arrested person has been identified as Henda Vita, is about 35 years, son of Lukam of Torbung, Churasanpur district. On verification, the arrestee disclosed that he is an active cadre of the outfit KNLA and is working under the command of one Angam Khojin Kibzin and Tintang Hopkip of the outfit KNLA. The Special Commando team recovered one mobile phone, one black wallet containing a sum of rupees 2,020 in cash, in 500 rupees note and 10 rupees note from his possession. By observing proper formalities, the arrested person along with the seized articles has been handed over to City Police Station in Imphal West for further necessary action, the source added. Jagdeep Dhankar was sworn in as the 14th Vice President of India today. President Draupadi Murmu administered the oath of office to M. Jagdeep Dhankar at Rashtrapati Bhavan. Ahead of the swearing-in ceremony, Jagdeep Dhankar paid tributes to the father of the nation, Mahatma Gandhi, at Rajghat this morning. He placed a wreath at Gandhiji's memorial and bowed before the Samadhi with folded hands. Jagdeep Dhankar said that he felt blessed, inspired and motivated to be ever in service of the country in the serene sublimity of Rajghat while paying respects to Puja Bapu. Jagdeep Dhankar was elected as a Vice President on August 6, 2022. He secured 74.36%, the highest ever votes received in the last 6 Vice Presidential elections held since 1997. He defeated the opposition's Margaret Alva to emerge as a winner. Jagdeep Dhankar was appointed as the Governor of Bengal in 2019. He resigned from the post on July 17 after his name was announced as a vice presidential candidate of the National Democratic Alliance. India reported 16,299 new COVID-19 cases and 53 deaths in the last 24 hours. The Ministry of Health and Family Welfare informed today the fresh infection of the COVID-19 registered today are slightly higher than 16,047 cases reported by the Health Ministry yesterday. The tally of COVID-19 cases in the country has now increased to 4,42,06,996. India's COVID-19 daily positivity rate stood at 4.58% today, marginally lower than 4.94% reported yesterday. The weekly positivity rate was at 4.85%. There has been a decline of 3,185 cases in the active case load in a span of 24 hours. There are now 1,25,076 active cases of COVID-19 in the country. Active cases stand at 0.28% of the total cases. According to the Health Ministry, 19,431 patients recuperated from COVID-19 in the last 24 hours, increasing total recoveries to 4,35,55,041. The national recovery rate is currently at 98.53%. The death toll due to COVID-19 has increased to 5,26,879 with 53 fatalities. According to the Indian Council of Medical Research, 3,56,153 COVID-19 tests were conducted across the country in the last 24 hours. Since the start of the pandemic, 87,32,33,251 samples have been tested for COVID-19 across India. According to the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, 25,75,389 vaccine doses were administered in the country in the last 24 hours. For ELITETV News channel, contact to the email address info@elitetv.in or 9402890982 and subscribe to ELITETV YouTube channel or follow on Facebook page, Instagram and Twitter for more information about the channel. Now let's look at the headlines once again. Customs Division Imphal recovered 11 kgs of gold biscuits worth rupees 6,296,644. Jagdeep Dhankar takes oath as 14th Vice President of India. And India logged 16,299 new COVID-19 cases, 53 deaths in last 24 hours. Daily positivity rate stood at 4.58%. Well, that's all for 3 p.m. English news and updates. We'll be right back at 6 p.m. with more news and updates. Thank you for watching.